Welcome back to another video, guys. Today, we're just going to jump into what's breaking news coming out of Georgia. Let's get into it.
For reaction swift to justice for a UGA nursing student, her killer sentenced to life in prison without parole. I'm Sean Gables.
And I'm Blair Miller. Just hours ago, a judge found Jose Ibarra guilty on all counts. Atlanta News First reporter Chelsea Beinfor has been following this trial from the start. Chelsea, you were there in Athens where you just heard the heartbreaking messages from Riley's family.
Her parents, her sister, and friends, they did not hold back, describing the unimaginable pain and trauma that they have endured over the last 9 months, also telling the judge that their lives will never be the same.
I'm also very surprised, but not as surprised when you guys hear why. This was a fast trial. I didn't even know the trial started. Before, when I knew it started, it was already done. So that's something very interesting.
This sick, twisted, and evil coward showed no regard for Laikin or human life. We are asking that same be done to him.
For the first time since her daughter was murdered, Laikin Riley's mother, Allison Phillips, spoke publicly Wednesday in court, asking Judge Patrick Haggard to impose the maximum sentence for the man convicted of killing her daughter.
And I'm not sure if a lot of you guys saw the, how do you say, crime scene photos. But this lady fought for her life to the fullest, without a doubt. And some of the gruesome things that have come out, I guess it was from the trial. I just heard bits and pieces. I just never saw a courtroom in the videos. Horrendous, absolutely horrendous. And I don't want to make politics about everything, but I do believe this is one of those cases where it definitely impacted the vote. Without a shadow of a doubt, it definitely impacted the vote. A lot of people, honestly, when you look at the statistics where they're saying 60% of America wanted mass deportations, it's not to say every immigrant is like this. However, this right here was definitely a driving force in that 60%, undoubtedly.
He ripped away every beautiful memory we will ever be able to make with her again.
Laikin's roommates and sister also explaining the unbearable pain felt in her absence.
We have been inseparable ever since the moment I was born, and I've been lost ever since she was senselessly stripped from our lives.
During closing arguments, the defense seemingly tried to pin the crime on Ibarra's brother, Diego, but in the end, it wasn't enough. Prosecutors said the evidence was overwhelming that Jose Ibarra was Laikin Riley's killer, and the judge agreed.
Count 1, malice murder. I find the defendant guilty.
Jose Ibarra, an undocumented migrant from Venezuela, now faces life in prison without parole.
Again, I know this is not the case for everyone, but when you look at this gentleman right here, at this point, he's a guilty man, found guilty in the court of law, right? For what that may mean in a lot of situations. But this time, it was evidence upon evidence, DNA upon DNA. It's safe to say this man did it, okay? You leave your country to come to America, and instead of trying to make a better life for yourself, you come and kill one of the citizens in this country. Again, my mother used to say, and there's one of those Jamaican sayings is too, the good suffer for the bad. Now you have a situation, that's my catchphrase, I guess. Not everyone is like him, but a lot of people who are not like him is going to suffer for him.
Moving forward, Laikin's family says they will work to keep her memory alive.
We refuse to let this person rob Laikin of the hope she gave to her family, loved ones, friends, and the world as a whole. We will proudly carry this hope on in her name in the days ahead and for the rest of our lives, because together we can all keep hope alive.
At the conclusion of the trial this afternoon, the judge told Jose Ibarra he has 30 days to file an appeal in his conviction. His brother Diego remains in federal custody after being convicted of having a fake green card. Blair and Sean.
And Chelsea, when that verdict was reached today, did Jose Ibarra, did he have any reaction whatsoever?
Well, Ibarra sat pretty much motionless in the courtroom all week, listening to the trial through a
And she's about to say it.
Translator because he does not speak English. Today, that was no different as that verdict was reached. He had no emotion on his face and was eventually escorted out by Athens Clarke County deputies.
So again, for me, absolutely no remorse, no regret. He got exactly what he deserved. I don't care what color you are. I don't care where you come from. I don't care what country you're in. You're found guilty of a crime like this with evidence this were not resounding. Okay? You deserve for them to put you under the prison. That's just the truth. Because again, with the politics going on right now, mass deportations on the book, you hear what Trump said he's going to do. This does not help the case. Not one bit. I'm telling you. And again, obviously, not every immigrant's the same. That's just a fact. But the good will suffer for the bad in a situation like this. And that's just a sad thing to say, because there are a lot of people that's just coming here to try to make a better life for themselves, for their family. Yeah, they probably didn't do it the right way, or maybe they did do it the right way and the government changed the laws for a little bit, whatever the case might be. But every single person, whether good or bad, is not going to suffer for this man's transgressions, to put it that way. All right. Well, at least, again, there's some justice. I think that's justice. Can't bring her back, and some would have probably said, he should have gotten the death penalty. I'm not sure if Georgia's actually a death penalty state, but either way, there was something done. They found the guy, right? All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for kicking it with me. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.